Deep learning supersampling is one of the most disgusting pieces of AI I have ever seen, especially version 5 you may have seen. What is deep learning supersampling? DLSS. It just stands for DLSS, or it's the long form of it. Let's just ignore that for now, but it's disgusting. How I don't know how to put it. What does DLSS do? Now, on a regular basis, your graphics card, any graphics card that you may have in any of your systems, imagine if your screen resolution is 19, your typical 1080p resolution. All right, decent resolution. It's a but your graphics card has to render your individual frames as many as it can in 1 second according to that resolution. Now, if your screen is too complex, it just puts a lot of stress on your graphics card. This causes lag, which is bad, as everyone knows. What DLSS does is that it asks the graphics card to render the frames at a lower resolution than your screen resolution, and then it uses the AI, the DLSS, upscales that frame resolution to what's supposed to be fitting in your monitor. So it is nice to some extent, but what this causes is artifacting, and that's the typical AI shenanigans you'll see. Now, that's not the biggest thing that we are going to be talking about here. What I really want to talk about is the shit that they have been doing with DLSS 5 announcements recently. If you go on Twitter or anywhere in the gaming space that even knows about Nvidia right now, they're not happy. DLSS 5 has been showcased in Resident Evil Requiem and Hogwarts Legacy, those two games. How did I know about this? Go on Twitter and search up the Nvidia GeForce Now. I think it's GeForce Now or GeForce, one of those accounts. Just go on it and you'll see the demo of it. It looks disgusting. Wait, here is the clip. Looks disgusting, doesn't it? Now, what is DLSS 5 doing differently from all its previous versions, and what is causing it to look this shit? Well, what it's doing is that it's taking your frame, the frame that your graphics card has worked too hard to render, it's essentially stripping it of its colors and all its lighting. It's reconstructing those lighting elements to look as realistic as possible. Now, this is a known phenomenon. If something tries to look too realistic but is just never quite really there, it starts to look uncanny. It's almost good, but it's not. This is not even good. It feels like it is an AI filter, or a filter you find in any third-party horrid, stupid apps, social networking apps, and I really hate it. Resident Evil Requiem's lighting, specifically lighting, really helps with the atmosphere along with the sound design and stuff, and even the game design to some extent. Not some extent, it's good, but let's leave that. But the lighting really helps provide a good atmosphere in the game. What I imagine is that if you go to any place that is remotely even dark or is trying to set up a mood, a horror mood, this stupid piece of software will end up ruining your visuals. You will not feel scared. More so, you'll laugh at the game because this is not what DLSS is. This is reconstruction of a frame, not an upscale of the original frame your graphics card has been handling. And this puts me into some sort of thinking process. Because if Nvidia is not backing down, which is quite, well, known at this point because Mr. Jensen, the person who likely never has even touched a video game in his life, is saying that we gamers are wrong. Sure, we might be wrong. We are not 100% correct. We might not. What if this technology happens to be something good, far beyond our comprehensions? But as of now, it does look shit. He can just not say that we gamers are wrong because he even like, just look at this. This is the type of shit that you report on YouTube for looking like slop. And I think this problem will start to be, well, a bit more Alright, it will start to be a bit more problematic, but it will die down soon because I think Nvidia was trying to outsource or using this DLSS 5 technology for something else, but it was just not working in the field that they were likely using. So they're just shoving it into gaming because they might have realized, oh, this will give you more FPS and a better look, which it's not doing. In fact, there are rumors, I don't know if people are saying this, it requires kind of a beefy computer to run. And I do not like that fact because DLSS is just already not a decent technology, in my opinion. It's a cheap way to increase frames. DLSS 5 is just a disrespect to the developers, the artists who worked on the game, and the player themselves. That's all. See you later.